What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome back to more Dynamax Adventures. How's everybody? How's it going? We got some stuff to talk about tonight, chat. We got some, honestly, some crazy shit, I dare say. We got some crazy stuff. And I figured no better place to talk about stuff like that than during Dynamax Adventures. That's what I think. The leaks have been pretty crazy, chat. We got the new Pokemon Lego to talk about. We got... what else is there? I feel like there's just been 1,000 things happening this week. Also, hopefully my audio sounds okay. So I was gonna stream yesterday, but remember how I said I ordered a standing desk like 3 months ago? So it finally showed up. So my setup is very jank right now. My setup is... my monitor arm broke, so, you know, we're out. We're out here, so... we are out here. Pokeball Lego set looks ass. Yeah, there's some stuff I've seen people saying about him that we'll have to talk about. Yeah, the Pokemon news is booming! Chad, some of these leaks are genuinely insane. Like, I can't fathom them. So we'll talk about that when more people come in. Alright, I'm just making sure I got everything. My second monitor is literally just sitting on some bubble wrap on top of my desk right now. And my microphone is in a plant pot. We really are out here. Okay, let's... Alright, we're going to... okay, I'm getting all my tabs open, chat, so we can look at everything. Pokemon Lego. Okay, got all the Legos up. Which I don't know if I've ever seen so many people are pissed about the new sets, chat. I've seen some genuine anger on my timeline over them. Alright, we'll get started in just a second after the ads. And we'll see who we will run into tonight. Let's see who's left on the list. Let's check. Kuno, Latios, Lugia, Palkia, Zygarde, Solgaleo, Nihilego, Guzzlord. Let's hope for some less Latis tonight. Honestly, would be great. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Also, I changed the color of the layout for I feel like it's more Dynamax representative, the red. The Dynamax red color. Uh-oh, my jank microphone setup picks up everything I said on my table, so if you're hearing lots of bumps and stuff, Misa, sorry. I'm trying my best with my jank setup. Also, chat, just a little pro tip. If you ever get a standing desk, you probably need some longer cables. just a little pro tip for anybody out there who, ever gets a standing desk. Alright, let's go ahead and see who we're up against first. Okay, we got Dean, Poppy, and oh, hey, it's Salazzle! Put a pin in that. We're gonna be talking about you later, Salazzle. Oh, great. We've got Girder on the team. Don't pick Dragonair. God damn it, Martin. Okay, it's Nihilego. Alright. Alright. Who's that fish? That's Barracuda, I should say. Let's just go Clefairy. Let's go Team Pippi. Pippi! I love Clefairy's one tooth. She's got one little tooth. Do we? Yeah, sure. I guess we'll max. So let me turn my volume down. Alright. What do we talk about first, chat? What do we talk about first? There's been so much stuff. I guess we'll talk about the Lego first. Alright, let me make sure my OBS is capturing the right location. There have been leaks, chat. We'll get to that. The leaks are genuinely insane, to be honest. Just to be frank. Just to be frank. Okay, so... How badly is this cropped? Okay, not too bad. I guess we'll go over the Lego. So, we got this big... I honestly just think this looks like the Death Star Pokeball. That's what this makes me think of. Unfortunately, I've seen a lot of people online say that Professor Oak looks like Jeffrey Epstein. And I think they're right. I think they're right, chat. Who is that? That's not Professor Oak. He does. Also, who is this? Who is this little green boy? That's not what picnickers look like. So we got Red, we got Jeff Epstein, and we got little curly-haired picnicker boy. That's where he escaped to. Like, Professor Oak has never had such gelled hair before. I mean, Pikachu and Eevee look good, but... Okay, let me just get this out of the way so I can see. What are we catching you in, Clef? Yo, ball. You can't unsee that. So here's the interior. So, again, I'm not a Lego head, so I'm just learning from what people are saying online. But people seem to be pissed that they're gatekeeping all the minifigs behind really expensive sets. Is that a correct understanding? Also, I keep seeing people posting, like, how many times does Lego reuse pieces? No, we don't need Clefairy. Nobody took Clefairy, God bless. Accurate assessment? Okay. Okay, that's what I figured. Okay, hold on, I gotta see. There we go. I don't know, it's so dark. The Pokeball is so dark. This doesn't look inviting. I don't know, what do you guys think? Why picnicker? Like red and oak, I understand, but why not blue? And or green if you're Japanese. Why is there just a random picnicker here? It's such an odd choice, and I don't like the way they look at all. I don't like the way they look at all, truthfully. Okay, we gotta save some stompings for Nihilego. Okay, and then I've seen people getting the most upset at this. Why is his head so big? People are very upset at the giant red fig. They're very upset. Look at him. He's having a little sit. Ugh, the bottom of his feet are so hollow. So this one is what? 80 bucks? This is 80 bucks? Oh, we didn't talk about the price of the last one. So the Pokeball Death Star is 300 bucks. Which is crazy. Genuinely insane. Oh, we should probably talk about Munchlax. I mean, Munchlax is cute. He's pleasantly plump. What's up, Mimikyu? What's up, everybody? We're doing some Dynamax. We're on the first round. It's Nihilego, so we're taking... There's been some Pokemon news this week, y'all. We got some stuff to talk about. Gather in, gather in. I think the best one is definitely Rayquaza, but I do think Zinnia looks a little, Hold on, I can't see. What am I doing? Oh, I thought I could Dynamax. No, not yet. Rayquaza's jaw's a little funny, though. And Zinnia kind of is given berries and cream, berries and cream. I don't like all the black inside the Pokeball. It's so dark and uninviting. Oh, we also got Arcanine. Arcanine's cute. Honestly, probably my favorite of all the ones they announced. I think I like Arcanine the best. Oh yeah, look. Who is this? Who is Izzy? They reused the face. That's hilarious. The comment that says they reused Jonesy's face for Sanji. That's so funny. Oh, here's a better look at Betty's and Cream. Betty's and Cream. They can only sell them in sets, which makes them artificially scarce and expensive. Interesting. Okay. I see the lore. I see the lore. Yeah, how do we feel about Zinnia, chat? I'm just a good boy who loves berries and cream. Wait, which way are we going? Geez, we're almost dead. I like the base for Ray, though. Like, the sky pillar with the cloud... Lord Farquaad. That is Lord Farquaad. I like the base for Rayquaza. The base is sick. It's nice, too, because it's not super bulky. A lot of these Pokemon Legos have really bulky bases. Yeah, Cacturne, me too. I guess I'll take this so we don't die. So Rayquaza's $129.99. And you really gotta have money to afford these. There is a little keychain if you want your little red figure this way. I feel like his hair color is kind of off. But yeah, that's all the new Lego stuff. So Rayquaza, Munchlax, big Pokeball with Professor Epstein and little Picnicker Boy and Big Red. Ugh, don't talk to me about dust. Don't even get me started. I've been... There's been too much dust. Hey, the 140 stream streak, let's go! No, Justin, don't say that. Wait a minute. Oh, no, no, no. Damn, Sandslash is dead. Yeah, so... The one... People are pissed at that big red. I've seen the most anger over that. I've also seen a lot of LEGO people decrying, like, IP. Which I understand. I totally get that. I've seen people say they've artificially inflated the price by adding pieces that don't need to be added. I've seen people say... Well, hold on. I have the page up. Let me see if I can scroll and see some of the opinions that I saw. Okay, we only have one heart missing, I think.
Welcome back.
Hey, CB!
Don't have to worry about ads for a while now.
Let's go! Thank you for the 6 months! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you, welcome back. Okay, I'll show you guys the okay, this is kind of what I'm talking about. Okay, Dean, I don't think we really needed Dusclops, but that's okay. That's okay. What's up, Nihiligo? This is a good omen. I appreciate the beginning, Nihiligo. Nihilego? Wait a minute. Okay, so here's what the comments are saying. Let me crop this better. Why not call him Ash? Okay, bot. Is this supposed to be Ash? Okay, we're gonna ignore those. Does anyone like this? Good old RJ Palmer, Mr. Detective Pikachu himself. He's holding a Poke Cube. First big fig that looks terrible. Looks awful and the price is astounding. Thanks, I hate it. Oh no, looks like trash. This is the ugliest set I've seen. Christ, this Lego Pokemon shit is doo-doo. Looks like ass. Landfill core. This is ass. Oh my god. Okay, brutal. Also, wait, Nihiligo's dead? Damn, GG. Hold on, that was like the fastest round ever. What the frick? Alright. We're off to a great start. Come on, Stream Deck. Play the sound effect. Thank you. Okay. Damn, those comments are... those tweets are not having it. I have no dog in this race. Just a reminder. If you want to buy these, you know, more power to you. Just what people are saying, I don't know, I've just seen so much anger about the red in particular. It's interesting. I should save Nihiligo at some point. Alright, let me get online, and if you want to join, feel free to join. Hi, Poiple. How you doing, bud? I hope I can shiny hunt you in Gen 10. Alright, well now I think it's time to talk about the big Kakuna. There have been some insane leaks for Gen 10. Let's discuss. So, this new leaker's name is Billy? They're just making these guys up. I don't know what's happening. I don't know who these people are. I don't know what's happening. Grain of salt, of course. Grain of salt. Obviously, we have no idea if any of this is true. So I'm just gonna, okay, it says via Billy. All right, we'll see what Billy has to say. So I'll just read out the bullet points. We'll go through them one by one. It's been described as an MMO light. A lot of focus on communication features. Okay. I'm interested. Next bullet point, it says it will follow a similar structure. Here we got a dragon. It will follow a similar structure of Scarlet and Violet on having 3 main stories. I don't know. I think, I mean, maybe. I don't know, what do we think, chat? The thing with Scarlet Violet is, like, the Arvin stuff was done so well, but then the other stories were kind of lame. You know what I mean? I don't want there to be another, like, one good story. And then 3 bad ones. Is Booper famous? Is Booper a movie star? Yeah, it's too early to tell. Alright, sorry, Kling Klang. You're gonna get roasted, brother. Meganium Pants and Shirt. I haven't seen it yet. We'll probably play Champions tomorrow, chat. I actually wanted to play Champions tonight, but it's easier to talk about leaks and stuff when I'm not getting tilted off the face of the planet. You feel me? Alright, so let's go to the next one. If you're just joining, chat, what's up, everybody? We're talking about Weewa leaks. There's no images, there's no pictures. Grain of salt. Remember. So the next bullet point is, the idea for this generation is to be the most personable yet. Remember all new Pokemon, to know them, to feel closer to them. I feel like you could say that about most new Pokemon games, but okay. Most personable yet. So personable with the Pokemon, I assume, is what they mean. And then this is the last bullet point by Billy. Even if the game scope got reduced a lot, such the initial pitch, it will still be very ambitious. See, that scares me. That's the one that scares me. I don't know if I love Game Freak's ambition. I think their ambition gets them in trouble more often than not. Like, Scarlet and Violet was ambitious. And I don't think it worked out for them. I don't think it was successful ambition. You know what, let's go Timer Ball. So that bullet point frightens me. I think Game Freak honestly maybe has too much ambition for the scope of their budget and team size. Okay, now we're getting into the real juicy shit, chat. I swear this is insane. So we're already getting regional evolution drops. And the first one on the list is Salandit. It says, Salandit will get a regional evolution, Poison Dragon. Is it gonna be male? Is that the direction? It's child buried hips. No. Is it gonna be the male form? Yeah, maybe that's the Kimono Dragon, CB. It's interesting that we're getting a lot of leaks right now. Like, nothing has happened, so this is somebody from the inside who clearly knows a lot. Allegedly. Okay. The next one sounds so fake. The next one, I genuinely was like, huh? When I read it. Salad Daddy. Chat, stop. Okay, speaking of daddies, Lieutenant Surge's son will be in the game, and he has his dad's Raichu. Huh? Okay. That sounds so random. What do you mean Surge has a son who inherited his Raichu? Daddy Chew. That really rose my eyebrows. That's a okay. So I guess we're bringing back like Drayton-esque legacy characters. That's clearly something they've been very interested in. It does sound a little fan-fiction-y. Remember, grain of salt, chat. We have no idea if any of these are real or not. Not a clue. Yeah, Lieutenant Surge Jr. It always makes me think of the Harry Potter Barty Crouch Jr. There's been a bunch of leaks, Purple Pikmin. We're talking about them right now. I'm just doing randoms, not hunting anything in particular. Our first round was Nihilego, and we've got a dragon at the end of this one. Yeah, his dad, Lieutenant. His dad, Lieutenant. That's his first name. Okay, this is another one that's interesting. I know this will be a controversial one. Voice acting was planned for the game, but could have been cut as it's not present in current builds anymore. So they plan to have voice acting? That's very interesting. They plan... I never thought Game Freak would do it, honestly. I feel like they're too cheap to shell out the cash for voice actors. But the idea that it was planned is interesting. Yeah, did they run out of budget? Why did they decide to cut it? I mean, it does not surprise me that they've cut it. Also, just like I said when the first, during Pokemon Day in February, if there was voice acting in the game, they would have advertised it. But that's interesting because they apparently planned it, so if they've thought about it, it's gotta happen at some point. Yeah, CB, exactly. If there was voice acting, they would have announced it. Okay, so this one is possibly the one I'm most excited for. So this next bullet point says, online play, hence the MMO Lite features, will be the biggest technical leap in Gen 10. Which I've always wanted more online features. Like, we're doing an online feature. Like, Dynamax Adventures rules. So the thought of them going hard on online stuff, I think is exciting. What do we want to do here? MMO Lite features. That term keeps getting thrown around. I mean, I think all the online stuff in Scarlet Violet was honestly a step down from Sword and Shield. Yeah, Synchro Machine Pokemon battles. Like, what does this mean exactly? Online play. Are we gonna do more like games, like the finding the Ditto cubes and stuff like that, and Blueberry? Alright, this next one is a big doozy, too. Yeah, raids are definitely coming back. I actually think we've known that raids have been coming back for a while, which I'm excited about. Hopefully they are better than they were for the Terra raids. So I'm excited for raids. Alright, this next one specifically calls out some forms. Some of the Pokemon that currently have placeholder special weather forms in the game are as follows. Arcanine. Interesting. We just got Hisui Arcanine, so they're dipping back into the well for Arcanine, apparently. And they're, like, quadruple dipping for this one. Lucario. Whoa. 500 new forms for you, Lucario. Man, Lucario is like their special boy now. Move over, Charizard. Get out of here, Gengar. It's Lucario's world now. We're all just living in it. I guess 2 megas wasn't enough. Okay, this next one's a good one, though. Kecleon. I'm very interested in a Kecleon form. Very interested. Okay, back to another boring choice. Pikachu. So Arcanine, Lucario, Kecleon, Pikachu, and 7 new Gen 10 Pokemon. Note, things can change in final game. Remember Mega Jinx. So that's true. They could always change their minds. Now this next bullet point is also kind of a crazy one. A lot of the development team has already moved to the DLC, which is codenamed Zeus. The main Winds and Waves the main game's codename is Gaia, which we've known for a long time. Zeus, huh? Maybe we're getting a little Greek after all. Maybe my theory of like a well, Kitakami was an original location. Yeah, lightning, Greek, gods. I don't know. Yeah, Gaia was a Titan. That's true, Hatman. That's true. Everybody... they need to start teaching Greek history in schools. so much media takes stuff from it. Need to brush up on my Greek history. And it's Latios. So that's interesting. They've already moved development team off to start working, which that's crazy. Because the games probably aren't going to come out until next November. They're already working on the DLC. Yeah, I hope Gaster's in there too. And then the final bullet point here is that Winds and Waves will be an ambitious game. And the delay to 2027 was just due to needing more time to finish the game. That's not it, though. That's not all, but wait, there's more. I'm saving the biggest doozy for last. And boy, is it a doozy. Okay, so we got... This next one is about the gimmick. The new battle mechanic will introduce special weather forms for some Pokemon. Think Mega/Gigantamax. What? Weather forms? What does that mean exactly? Like it changes form in like the rain or the sun? I mean, weather's already so overpowered in Pokemon. How is this gonna work? What does this mean? Special weather forms. Yeah, everyone becomes cast form. Wow, Castform was doing this long before everybody else. Castform was the pioneer. He is super, super mega Pelipper. Alright, it's time to drop the bomb. It's time to drop the big one. And I do mean big. The games will have the highest amount of new Pokemon ever. The number that is being talked about right now is 300 new Pokemon. $300. 300. That's a lot. Battle, yeah. They're all, Game Freak loves that movie. 300. When I first read that, I frowned. Because the Pokemon, except for maybe having too small of a dex in Gen 6, I've never really been bothered by, like, the Pokemon are not my problem with the games, you know? That's a lot of Pokemon. $300 is truly, like that's insane. I'll explain what Centro says about this. He says, do you realize how ridiculous the claim of 300 new Pokemon on a new Pokemon game sounds like? That's why we were hesitant posting this. However, since this information came to light, we've been able to independently verify with other sources that they've heard similar information about the high number of new Pokemon. So yeah, take this with a grain of salt. However, we're confident enough in this information to post it. Treat it as a rumor for now. Gen 10's gimmick will be related to altering moves' range. What does that even mean? We expect the whole range mechanic to be completely reworked. It's the most complex gimmick so far, even more than Dynamax. Is Dynamax a complex gimmick? Interesting. I mean, that makes sense because every leak from Gen 10 we've talked about before, especially like the Terra leak stuff, the Majin stuff has been like incomprehensible. We've had leakers talk about the gimmick before, but to me it's never made much sense. If it's really complex, I feel like that tracks. Yeah, let me read you Bulbapedia. Centro linked the Bulbapedia page for it. Let me read it. All the independent sources heard it from each other. That could very well be. The range or effect range, also referred to blah blah blah, of a move is the number and types of a target. Hold on. Of a move is the number and types of targets a given move can have an effect on. So like Surf? Mechanic was introduced in Gen 3 along with double battles. Is that what we're talking about here? We're just talking about like Surf, Earthquake hitting allies? Interesting. So is this gonna be like a big push for like VGC type stuff? If that's the case? These moves can affect the entire field, like Rain Dance, opponent side of the field, Stealth Rocks. AoE Destiny Bond. No, Latios, don't kill me. So Centro said an update to the 300 new Pokemon number is composed of brand new Pokemon plus regional forms. The number doesn't include new weather forms or if a Pokemon has multiple forms. That's insane. Like, 300 new Pokemon? Oh my god, do I have the brain capacity for this? That's insane. Are we gonna get, like, multiple pseudos, or... Like, what's going on? Yeah, Cacturn, honestly, it's too big of a number. It scares me. Yeah, imagine they give us 300 new Pokemon and we still get 32 boxes. Affecting the whole field, yeah. You're incredibly down. Latios, you are overstaying your welcome, big dog. Get out of here. Yeah, it's like, that's such a leap towards, like, almost 1,500 Pokemon? That's insane. They'll all still be dragon. Probably. GG's. What am I catching you in, dude? I guess I'll just go Beast Ball. Yeah, we made an elemental monkey for every type. I have seen a lot of people invoking black and white in this discussion. Oh, and as a bonus, we also have some Pokopia leaks. Not much, though. And again, this is from Billy. Whoever that is. Apparently, DLC 1 and DLC 3 will include new forms. Are they gonna make, like, DJ Rotom canon? In Winds and Waves? Because it sure sounds like that's what's gonna happen. Maybe Yellow Shellos? Yellow Shellos, Yellow Shellos. It absolutely feels... All these leaks now really make me think that we're gonna see these Pokopia forms in Gen 10. So DLC 2 apparently will be entirely focused on cosmetics. Interesting. What new forms are they gonna introduce? I think Yellow Shellos is almost, like, it feels like it's guaranteed. I mean, obviously, there's no guarantees, but... Hey, Swampert, what's up? I can't believe we... Can somebody leak when they're releasing Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald on the eShop? Do they have information for that? Ooh, it's Guzzlord! Okay. It's an Ultra Beast kind of night. I'm digging it. Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about the big Nintendo Switch news. After 10 years, Nintendo Switch, Switch OLED, and Switch Lite will be discontinued in Europe, starting March 2027. The console will no longer be sold in stores. I didn't think they would pull it that quickly. They're like, no. 2027, that shit's out. Maybe because of the rising prices of all the chips and stuff like that. Oh, you're right, Dragoon. It's the removable battery. Can we get the removable battery version over here? Europe, can we have it? Or Nintendo, give it to us. Actually, I can do nothing here. Good night, Cacturn. Have a good one. Oh, there's also a few other forms we haven't talked about. I wish, can all these people put these things together? So there's another regional form, which I think we briefly talked about it last stream. And it kind of... I think it's a little soul-crushing. Apparently, Psyduck is going to get an ice regional form. I don't know if... I don't think that includes Golduck. It might not include Golduck. Which would make me very sad. It will also get 2 brand new regional evolutions, thus turning it into a 3-stage line. The rumor claims it's a brand new evolution and not Golduck. Why do they hate Golduck? Golduck just gets shafted every generation. Justice for my big blue ducky boy. Ugh. Ice Psychic. What is that gonna look like? Oh, do I keep healing it? I'm too busy. I'm too down the leak rabbit hole. Palkia has not shown up today. Gave it the Mr. Rhyme treatment. It was Golduck who was supposed to be part psychic, Game Freak. What have you done? It was supposed to be... It should have been him, not... It should have been me, not him. I guess I'm intrigued. I mean, that ticks Psyduck off the list of Gen 1 Pokemon that haven't gotten anything. If this is indeed real. The rumor claims it's a brand new evolution, not Golduck. No! No! It's like if they gave Nidoran a new evolutionary line and ignored, like, Nidoking and Nidoqueen. Okay, was there anything else? Did we cover everything? I think somebody did have a... Yeah, justice for Jinx, no kidding. Let me just go over the list again. Fearow. I'd be happy for you, Fearow. This is Guzz. I mean, I could keep... We could... Yeah, I'll just hang on to Swampert. Oh, PokeOS has a leak tracker. Okay, we'll have to read through this again. Okay, so we're fighting Guzzlord, Beartic. Makes you wonder how many regional forms we're getting out of 300 new Pokemon. Yeah, like, that's so funny too, because we've talked about this a bunch, but they didn't really shell out a lot of forms in Gen 9. We got Wooper Claude, we got Toedscool and Toedscruel, Tauros, Wiglet, Wugtrio. Like, am I missing anybody else? Like, that's just such a small handful of Mons. My favorite Golduck thing is that episode where Misty just befriends a random Golduck. That Golduck had aura. Yeah, are we gonna get new baby Pokemon? Are we gonna get... Like, I have so many questions. Okay, so let me go through this list again. So, allegedly, the final starter types, which we've talked about this, are Grass Ground, so that's Sprout, Fire Fairy, Pombon, and Water Psychic, Gekwa. Which everybody pretty much called day one Fairy and Psychic for Pombon and Gekwa. Ground is interesting. I've been waiting for another ground starter. That's an interesting one. Okay, allegedly the most current build, the dex is at 531 slots, in which 307 of them are placeholders for new Pokemon. While regional forms are included in that 307 number, gimmick forms / alt forms most likely are not. Yeah, Justin, they're stepping on Torterra's toes. I hope Grout doesn't turn out to be as horribly competitive as Torterra. That would make me very sad. A grass ground bird. Maybe something like Espathra, where it's like a ground bird. Like an emu, an ostrich, a cassowary, some type of big ground bird. Flightless, even. What's up, Sparkly? I mean, this says 307. 307 placeholders for new Pokemon. That's just genuinely insane. Yeah, Roadrunner, Chocobo. I guess with Brout's expression, I guess I kind of... Maybe I'm just saying shit, but I guess I can see, like, the ground typing emerging. Yeah, Sparkly, that's what we've been saying. That's what we've been talking about. Like, that's an insane number. I don't know, I feel like Game Freak's starters have gotten a little predictable lately. Like, they did exactly what we all thought they would do for Mega Meganium and for Alligator as far as typing goes. And they didn't touch Emboar, really. Everybody thought Pombon was feeling Fairy and Gekko was feeling Psychic. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Who knows when we'll end up seeing the final starter evolutions. Yeah, they didn't really break the mold. Toilet Dial, I definitely did not. Okay, so the next one, which we've covered, is the alleged Poison Dragon Pokemon is a regional Salandit evolution. Who's this dark type? I can't see. Oh, it's Sneasel. Man, this Salandit evolution better be like... what is it gonna look like, chat? I'm scared. I'm very scared. I see, that's what I was thinking, Sparkly. I'm thinking they're gonna do a gender gimmick with it. They better make him like a big Chad. To match the very feminine energy that Salazzle has. Saladrake. That's honestly a great guess for a name. I could absolutely see that being the name. Oh, this is new. Okay, so we talked to a kid. This is so weird. Allegedly, Surge's son will be in the Victory Road tour. Apparently, tours now instead of paths? Huh? So instead of Victory Road tour. Tours now instead of paths. Okay. I still can't get over why Lieutenant Surge. Game Freak's always picking the most random dudes, the most random characters to be like, hey, remember them? It was like, it was probably the same guy who decided to pick Annabelle for the Looker stuff in Sun and Moon. Yeah, maybe it's like an Indonesian thing. You could be correct. Okay, this is kind of an interesting one. The evil CEO's son. Great. We sure don't have enough evil CEOs in Pokemon, chat. Just what I wanted. Another evil CEO. Great. They're breaking new ground! The evil CEO's son will be in the Majin gimmick tour, and the female, presumably the sick girl background mentioned, rival will be in the legend tour? Okay, we're getting a bit too in the weeds now. Evil C... Are you evil CEO son or sick girl daughter? They could be Nemona's parents. I was honestly pretty sad that they never went into Nemona's family history. I thought that was some missed opportunity, to be honest. Yeah, we can't have terrorists anymore. It's all just, oh, what if CEO Man was bad? Have you considered this? I missed here. I shouldn't finish that sentence. Okay, let's see. We covered all that. Allegedly, Surge's son as his dad's Raichu. Okay, great. Good for him. Evil secretary. I've always wanted a turncoat rival. A rival that betrays you. Maybe I'm expecting too much out of Pokemon, though, writing-wise. Yeah, that's right. We've had a lot of sick boys and sick dogs. Now we get sick girl. She's gonna be affected by mysterious anime disease where they cough and are clearly ill, but they never define what illness they have. She's just sick. She's just sickly. Yeah, equal opportunity illness. Okay, this one is crazy. I find this one hard to believe. Gen 11's region inspiration has been decided. It's not Greece, Australia, or the US West Coast. Okay. So what is it then? You know what it's not, so does that mean you know what it is? That's a weird one. Please be Egypt. Please. Please be Egypt. Come on, Game Freak. Take us to Africa. Come on. So it's not Greece, Australia, or the US West Coast. How? Okay. I mean, sure. China could very well be a location, too. Yeah, they're definitely doing Nebraska. They're going to Kansas, y'all. Okay, this is an interesting one. And again, very vague. Also, GG's. GG's. Something related to Houndoom or alphas are in the game. Okay. I guess. Houndoom or alphas. These are very conceptually different things. I don't know why they're lumped together. Can they finally redeem Houndoom and give him a form? I mean, Mega Houndoom is so sick, but they gave that thing the worst stats I've ever seen in my life. Yes, Cerberus Houndoom? Is that what this could be hinting at? Guzzlord, you smell. Houndburus. Cerberus Houndoom. That could go hard. That could be pretty sweet. Alright, let's go again. Hound Trio. Houndoom, Houndoom, Houndoom. Alright, what else is in here? Voice acting was not present in the build. Also confirms that it was worked on at some point. That's so interesting. That is so interesting. Did they maybe do some, like, test voices and then decided they didn't want to pursue it? That's so interesting. Speaking of weather, welcome back, Pelipper. Still a lot of talk about that mysterious seed Pokemon. Okay, so now this is technical status of the game currently in development. But first off, who are we fighting? Guzzlord again! Okay. Okay. That's fine. This first bullet point, you know what, I'm just gonna read it. Winds and Waves was delayed due to the game needing more time to avoid a Scarlet Violet-like launch. Okay, well, I'm glad we've learned some lessons, I guess. I'm glad some things have apparently been learned. Although that kind of concerns me a little bit too, but... Yeah, you don't- yeah, Dragoon, it's like, you don't say. Yeah, Yeah, Justin, what do you mean by that? Hey guys, what do you mean by that? Hey fellas, what do you mean by that? That's a read between the lines situation, I think. Okay, design and construction teams have already moved on to the DLC, which we talked about, which is codename Zeus. Zeus! Yeah, there's the Copper-Raja in the room. The engineering team is still working on Winds and Waves, trying to fix any problems with the game alongside the QA studios. I mean, they got plenty of time to address all the bugs. Like, we are still a year plus out from the likely November release date. Unless they somehow surprise us and release it early next year, but I don't think so. Oh, it DC'd you, Mimikyu, damn. The game is currently going through significantly more time to playtest and debug. Good. That's exactly what should have been done for Scarlet Violet. Okay. I like to hear this. Okay, I don't like to hear the next one. LAN co-op is pretty laggy, and online play is basically non-functional at this moment. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, don't tell me that. Well, I guess I just said they have a lot of time to fix this. LAN co-op is pretty... LAN co-op? If LAN co-op is buggy, Wi-Fi co-op sounds a nightmare. Non-functional. Uh-oh. Also, chat, ads are gonna play, but we'll take a break talking about the leaks for a second so you won't miss anything. Yeah, yeah, Justin, how does LAN lag? Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Yeah, I think it switched to exclusive. Which... good. Online play is going through some problems, especially since it's the largest tech innovation in the game. So that's just like what Centro said. That the online stuff is like the most innovative part of the whole generation. That's so interesting. That is so interesting. I mean, that's exactly what I want from them. I think Pokemon Online and playing with other people, it's a match made in Arceus's heaven. That's true, Hatman. Pokemon innovation is years behind. That's true. What kind of innovation are we talking about here? That is very true. a weather ball here. Competing with big launches. That's the thing though, Pokemon is the big launch. Other games would rather release around Pokemon. Like Pokemon, especially a brand new generation on the Switch too, that's gonna do gangbusters, regardless of the quality. I don't think Pokemon has to fear anyone. They fear no one. Like the first new generation on a new console, that's gonna be a spicy meatball. Yeah, me too, Galaxy. I mean, so many of the most notorious bugs and glitches came from early online Scarlet Violet. They fear Pal World. I gotta hand it to Pal World. They recently announced, because they're officially launching 1.0. They said that they're not going to raise the price. They're going to keep the game at $30. I respect that. If we're seeing unprecedented greed from so many of these video game companies, I think it's nice that they're deciding not to raise the price. And I already own the game, so it doesn't even matter. So you know what, props to that. I am gonna check out the new relaunch. I think it's coming out on the 10th? Which is tomorrow? Okay, let's keep going. Did we cover everything on here? No, I don't think we did. Online play is going through some problems. MMO-like features are in the game, and besides battle challenges, there are more mini-games. Okay! Yeah, Nintendo could learn from that. Okay, that's interesting. There's so many juicy little tidbits in here. Granted, if they're real, grain of salt. MMO-like features. You know what that makes me think of, chat? It makes me think of this game. Like, if I walk outside and you see all the other players in the overworld. To me, that's something Game Freak has clearly been thinking about for years. Yeah, more olive rolling. I need them to invoke Pokemon Stadium minigames, please. I need that. I need them to do that. I think we'll definitely get raids. I think raids are a mainstay. I think raids are just a permanent mainstay. Which, big thumbs up for that. This is an interesting one, too. Weewa is aiming to run at 60 FPS, but a final decision has not been made and won't be made until next year. Hunter might be easier here. The minigames from Heart Gold Soul Silver, yes. Everybody get your Doduos out. 60, do we think they can do it, chat? Do we think they can hit 60? Do we think they can do it? Pokemon Dash. No! My worst nightmare. The Pokemon Stadium minigames being so popular and then basically never getting acknowledged from Pokemon ever again makes me sad. We have a chance to rectify this. They can be the change that I want to see. I mean, 60 FPS would be pretty sweet. I'd always be down for some nice smooth 60 frames per second. But I also don't know if they're capable of that. I guess we'll see. Okay, so this is a we're summarizing all the Majin stuff. So it's Majin slash Netsu. And it's a form-shifting gimmick like Dynamax or Gigantamax. What are the forms gonna look like? Are they gonna be like rainy and weathery? I'm so curious. Netsu is centered around Ko-Netsu, which is the seed Pokemon, but is also involved with the box legends to the point where they also have Netsu forms. Kind of quiet on the box legends front. Yeah, they all turned into Drampa. Pretty quiet on the like, there hasn't even been any... Have there been any real descriptions of them? I really want to see them. To me, the box legendaries kind of set the tone of the generation. Like, it gives you an idea of where the design team is going. The lore, possible characters, blah, blah, blah. If cast form isn't in the game, I would riot. I would genuinely riot. Okay, where was I? I lost my spot. All Pokemon can use Netsu, but some have unique forms. So this just sounds like Gigantamax. Talo is in. I think we saw it in the trailer. Our one and only trailer that we've gotten. Garuda. I read that as Megamind for a second. No, my ice cream. It melted. Guzzlord ate the ice cream. Garuda. So, like, Garudamon, big, red, fiery bird? I don't know if I want another bird legendary. Yes, I do appreciate that they sound like they'll both be different. That's what I've been waiting for. Got Cresselia, nice. Electric Bird. Garuda just makes me think of Garudamon. Which is a big, buff, fiery bird from Digimon. So the leaker claims that their build has missing new names and new Pokemon models, and it's a test build. New Pokemon types are still accessible in this build. Allegedly, some Pokemon with special Netsu forms are Arcanine, which we've talked about this. Arcanine, I hope it's better than Hisui Arcanine. That's gonna put Arcanine ahead of Ninetales. Because Ninetales only has Alolan Ninetales. If Arcanine gets 2 forms... Lucario, Kecleon, Pikachu, and 7 new Pokemon that will be introduced in Winds and Waves. Only 7? See, that number doesn't seem right. We're supposedly getting all these, like, 300 new Pokemon and only 7 of them are getting a special form. I mean, I guess this is an early build that this leaker has access to. Yeah, where's the new form for Charizard, huh? Well, Dragoon, we know we're getting at least 3 with Pombon. Trainers use the gimmick Netsu all throughout the game, unlike how a small number of people use Megas in X and Y. Good! That's like basic game design. Again, if you ever go back and play through X and Y, nobody Mega Evolves. It's like you, Karina, and Diantha until post-game. Lysander. Mega Evolution was so undercooked in X and Y, it's insane. Yay, GG. Thanks for stopping by, guys. 3 of the new forms will probably be the starters. Good call. Or they could do a Gmax, Inteleon, Rillaboom, Cinderace where they're introduced later. Honestly, they've been doing that a lot. They did that for Delphox, Greninja, and Chestnut too. So maybe they'll hold off on the starters in the base game and then introduce them in the first DLC. Yeah, only you had access to the overpowered mechanic. Ugh. X and Y are such a mess. Just like you, Guzzlord. Mess. Alright, the runs have been going good so far tonight, chat. Knock on wood. Okay, where was I? Training gimmick. Region and major name characters are all redacted in what Kura has access to. Kura's the leaker. For example, the champion is simply, all caps, champion in the script. That makes sense. I wonder when they decide on final names. I'm so interested in just like the development process. The order of operations. It's all just interesting to me. See ya, Purple Pikmin. Have a good one. Guzzlord's the worst Ultra Beast competitive-wise, and it's not even close. They did hate him. In the current build that Kura has, the current dex has 531 slots, in which 307 of them are placeholders for new Pokemon. While regional forms are included in that 307 number, gimmick forms, alt forms are most likely not. I think the champion's male? I can't remember. Oh, this is Lugia or Articuno. I'm so glad Celesteela is not in the pool anymore. Like, every time it's a flying type, I'm like, ah, oh, we're free. I want to say the champion's male, but don't quote me on that. There's a 3-stage Ice Psychic line in the build, most likely a regional Psyduck with 2 new evolutions, as reported by Icy Boy 33. If they really shaft Golduck, I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be so mad. Did Masuda have to personally approve of a new Psyduck form? It is his favorite Pokemon. Cold Duck. Some types of weather in the game act as barriers. Oh, interesting. Well exploring, which can get removed in the Legend Tour, where you empower Konetsu, the seed Pokemon, after each victory and clear more obstacles. Interesting. So there's only certain amount of places that you can go and explore and progress to before you have to go beat the actual story of the game. Grinding for a steel donut to get Cobalion, it sucks. My condolences. I hope you can get your donut soon. So maybe your character like wanders up and there's like a big wall of fog or something, and the text box will say you cannot go any further, blah blah blah. I'm quite interested in the weather. How is the weather gonna work? Is it gonna be dynamic? Is it gonna occur everywhere? Can it rain everywhere? Lag. Yes, historically weather has lagged. Quite badly, in fact. Diamond Duck. Sounds like a diamond dude. Like Oracle of Seasons. I love me some weather, so this is exciting. Can we finally have thunder? Like thunder and lightning? It only ever rains. There's no, like, actual thunder. And how will the... Is there gonna be, like, wind in Pokemon Winds? And what does that affect? Like, maybe Pokemon that are flying types get grounded? I don't know. I'm thinking here. What could that mean? No, don't bring the GDs back. Yeah, that's what I said earlier, BBQ. Like a wall of fog, and you walk up to it and it says, you cannot approach. You cannot go any further. I wonder if they're gonna bring... You know what I'd like to see them bring back? Whirlpools. I feel like it'd be super sick to see Whirlpools come back. Maybe you need a special Pokemon to clear them. Or they just bring back Whirlpool. Oh, here's a big one, chat. I'm very happy about this. Okay, well, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Winds and Waves will have side quests of some kind. Revolutionary. Let's hope that they don't get the person that made all the hyperspace DLC side quests in on that. Let's hope they don't get that guy. I mean, Pokemon games should all have side quests. There should all be like little chores or things that you could get for NPCs that give you items or trades, or it just makes the world feel more alive. As lame as that sounds. I mean, it's also just content. Yeah, take over a shift at a Pokemart. Oh my god, I forgot about that one. Yeah, I sure love the side quest where I had to man a shop and do math. Awesome. Yeah, we're getting dailies. This really is an MMO-like. We're playing World of Warcraft here. I mean, I'm joking, but what if I wasn't joking? I don't hate the idea of dailies. But they have to be satisfying. Okay, this last bullet point is super random. This last one is so random. Winds and Waves seemingly won't have any new grass steel Pokemon. New grass steel Pokemon. Okay, thanks for letting me know, I guess. Okay. Thanks, I guess. No, Ferrothorn, your throne is safe, King. Alright. Well, thank God. There's no new grass steel Pokemon. Alright. I think that's mostly it. I think we've mostly covered everything. Man. Oh hey, it's Luxray. I sure have not enjoyed the dumb discussion on Twitter, people talking about Luxray. There was this really annoying tweet that's like, I don't know how anybody could see Luxray as being part dark. It doesn't look dark type at all. I mean, I could absolutely see how somebody could see that it's dark type. I don't know what's wrong with your eyes, but okay. And then that devolved into... Oh my god, just the worst Pokemon discussion I've seen lately, genuinely. Well, Electrike, it's green. Shouldn't he be a grass type? Like, oh! It was rage baiting me. All it was doing was rage baiting me. I could never understand how you would see how Luxray could be a dark type.
Well, actually, in Japan, dark type is evil type, and Luxray has no indications of being evil.
Somebody on Twitter said that Luxray's colors are the way they are because it's supposed to be like an X-ray. It's like, is that even true? You know what? I need to Google this. Is that true? I would have never guessed that in 1,000 million years, if that is. I don't know, it's just like, everybody loves to act obtuse. Like, you really couldn't see how somebody could look at Luxray and think it's part dark. Like, oh my god. Luxray may be a combination of Lux and X-ray. Well, that's just the name. Referencing the mythological Link's ability to see through solid objects. Okay, I guess. That, I feel like we're reaching a little bit. It's Latin for light. The Japanese name is a bit more interesting. Ren Torar. Alternate name for the X-ray, named after its discoverer, Wilhelm Röntgen. I probably did not say that correctly. I mean, that's cool, I guess, but I would have never in a million years thought that Luxray was X-ray based, other than the ray in the name. That was even like under today's news. This discussion got so out of hand, like Twitter was pointing it out as like a notable thing. Why is everybody so hostile on if it's part dark? Like, now I hope Game Freak does release a form where it's electric dark, just to stunt on these people. Okay, I found the post. Ugh. I found the post. All caps.
Why do people think Luxray is a dark type? It's not specifically violent. It's not a trickster of any kind. And it doesn't relate to shadows or darkness at all. There's nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing about its design that screams dark type. Oh my god!
Yeah, nothing at all, huh?
It's not a trickster. It's not darkness or shadow. Like,
oh my god. Insane. Why is it so serious, you know? Yeah, that's so true, Ashley. People do pick the weirdest hills to die on, especially in Pokemon discussions. That is so true. That is very true. And that, like, spun off into another discussion that was like, no, well, not every Pokemon needs to be dual type. Who is saying they do? Like, people are just making up bad guys. What's up, Lugia? How's it going, dude? Are you seeing this shit, Lugia? Are you seeing this? If somebody quote tweeted that and said, I don't know, at Arceus they jump you real bad. Let's act obtuse on purpose. Somebody said, not a Luxray dark type believer, but I promise the thought process is as simple as it has dark colors and learns bite and crunch during your playthrough. Yeah, that's another good point. It learns bite and crunch. Honestly, dark type being evil type in Japan is annoying because it gives all these people ammunition to be like, well,
Luxray is not villainous. He's not evil.
Feraligatr is gonna be water dark. Oh, jeez. I gotta show y'all this one. Again, all caps, because remember, it's Pokemon, serious business. Yelling needs to be involved when discussing Pokemon. It's closer to fairy type than dark. Like, what are we even talking about anymore? How is it closer to fairy type? People are just saying shit. I do not believe you. Oh, let's get a load of this person's response. What's up, Silver? We're discussing very serious Luxray. We're discussing very serious Luxray drama.
You people are so unwilling to engage with art beyond the surface that you will go out of your way to it.
Holy shit, this person is so up their own ass. Also, Lugia is beating our ass.
You people are so unwilling to engage with art beyond the surface that you will go out of your way to impose your superficial viewpoint, which you are allowed to have, to people who enjoy analyzing character design. Just rude and nasty for no reason.
Says the person who spoke in all caps. Like, the call is coming from inside the house, Juno. Engage with art beyond this. What are you talking about? It's Luxray. Be so for real. It's not, first of all, not that serious. Second of all, they're saying people refuse to engage with art beyond the surface because some people think Luxray should be dark type. Okay. What a hilarious response. Oh god, there's so many of them! No, like genuinely. I hate to use the word LARPers. How old is this person? 18 plus. Sure. I notice younger people love to throw around the word LARPer. You're a LARPer because you didn't read Luxray's Diamond and Pearl Dex entry. Like, shut up! We need to remove the word LARP from discussion, from the human dictionary, from online.
There's absolutely no reason at all that it should have dark typing. Some of these Pokemon fans are genuinely LARPers.
That's not what a LARPer is. Also, Lugia killed us! Lugia was so sickened by this that he killed us.
Yeah, exactly. They don't know what the word LARPer even means. That would have been incredible if Luxray was shiny, by the way. Oh, you got your Latios? Nice! Like, that's... A LARPer is somebody who does not know what they're talking about, acting like a voice of authority. That is not even related to this conversation. Some people just think Luxray looks like a dark type. That's no, people do not understand the words they use, I swear. Some of these Pokemon fans are genuinely LARPers. Okay, we got a few people who aren't completely brain dead stupid. Saying nothing about the design screams dark type is a fucking lie and you know it. Worse than people who fight for Luxray to be a dark type are those who fight with all their might to call you an idiot for anyone who thinks that. Obsessed with everyone acting dense or straight up stupid in this comment section. Oh man, it's rough out here, chat. It's rough. Yeah, LARP, 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 LARP. Oh, you didn't remember a tiny detail in a Pokédex entry from a game in 2004? LARPer. Please be so for real. Please. No. Now Zygarde's come to kick our butts. I mean, we have 2 wide guarders, but no ice types. And Fort. A little bit on Fort. Oh, man. It's because no one reads the dex entries anymore, because things make sense when you read about their dex entry. I mean, it's fun to read the dex entries, but a lot of them are repeated as well. Like, not every dex entry for every Pokemon is varied and unique. I don't know, we're judging people for not being, like, completely up to date on every Pokemon's Pokedex entry now. Like, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing now. Ay, ay, ay. Gen Z poisoned the turb. Like, 9 times out of 10, whenever I see people throw the L word around, it is just not used correctly. Yeah, some dex entries don't even make sense. That's very true. And some of them, like, defy science and, like Slugma being hotter than the sun. Yeah, some Pokedex entries are infamous enough where they shape the whole view around the Pokemon. That's very true. Annihilate, Drifloon, tons of them. Somebody said, mind you, it's a big ass lion cat with dark fur and knows dark type moves. Yeah, Vikavolt being described as fast. That's a great example. That's a great example. Like, sometimes the Pokedex descriptions are straight up lies. That's a very good point. Okay, this person uses the Pokedex argument against them. They say the Dex talks exclusively about its nocturnal habits and strategies it uses to hunt prey with eyes that can see in the dark. It's not rocket science. This is my favorite response. Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling? Oh, we are so screwed. Zygarde is going to destroy us. Why are you yelling? Somebody said, as a kid I knew it was pure electric and DPP, but in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon they did this whole thing about Luxray being a vicious hunter at night because of its X-ray vision. And that made me question its typing. Yeah. People love being loud and wrong. They don't only love being wrong, they love being loud about it. I don't like the idea that dark types all have to act in a specific way. Like, just because they're called evil type in Japanese, like, I don't subscribe to that. Like, that's honestly lame. Like, I don't want every dark Pokemon to be under the same umbrella. Like, I feel like that's too restrictive. And so many dark Pokemon, like, don't fit into that. As is. Dang, I tried to charm Hitmonlee so that wouldn't happen. Fandom community manners anymore. They sure don't. Everybody always assumes, from just, you know, watching so much discourse, everybody always assumes you're coming from, like, the worst place possible. A lowland Persian, the most evil of them all. I don't know, the fact that they're called evil type in Japanese is honestly kind of a anyway. Like, most people probably don't know that, and that's fine. Okay, here's a this is a good response. People who are upset that people think pointy black cat with evil eyes is dark type are the same people who cried when the class picked a different movie than the one they wanted to watch. Oh man. Yeah, Alolan Mach. There's so many examples. Oh boy, simple. Pokemon fans are genuinely stupid people, says you, Goob J. Bio checks out. Look at his design. This shadow gif is me reading this whole thread.
That's exactly how I feel right now. Just because Shadow's black doesn't mean he'd be dark type. It's probably what they would say to that. What do we want to do here? I was almost thinking we should gamble, but... Yeah, it's just a, people are pointing this out, it's just a misconception. I mean, I'm Hitmonlee, so my job is to just wide guard, so... Tricksters are not necessarily evil. Yeah, exactly! What's evil about Greninja? Ninjas are very evil, apparently. Oh my god, some of these are just so insufferable. I'm rage baiting myself again, because Pokemon fans think having black equals dark. I thought only 5-year-olds associated color with type. Oh my god. Some of these people need a kick in the ass. A swift kick in the ass. I thought only 5-year-olds thought color equals type. Like, oh my god, shut up. You're insufferable. Again, just, it's never that serious. We're talking about Luxray. There doesn't need to be this much venom. These people need to seek their, oh, big time. Probably get on a few medications too, if we're being honest. Or they just spend all their time online rotting their brains. If you spend too much time with Pokemon discourse, that will happen to you. I'm still laughing over OP's, you people are so unwilling to engage with art beyond the surface. Like, that's such a funny thing to say in response to being called out for being an asshole over thinking Luxray is dark type. That might be one of the most pretentious things I've read lately. Oh yeah, CB, don't even get me started on that. Ugh. People, like, interpret their own realities, I swear. So unwilling to engage with art beyond the surface. Yeah, people are calling this person out. That was literally you. Insane posting this will be a nasty and mean yourself in almost every reply. Yeah. Yeah. No kidding. Oh my god. Hey now, I only insulted people who blatantly ignored previous points that were already discussed. Like, yeah, if you come in and start talking about Absol or how it's designed is meant to be superficial, yeah, I'll call you a moron, because guess what? Oh my god, go look in the mirror. Your first post is an all caps tirade basically calling people morons. Oh, man. Somebody said, I think they're meeting you at your level. True. Yeah, that's one of those, are you like 16 years old or are you 35? Sometimes you genuinely can't tell. Sometimes you genuinely cannot tell. Why do I feel like we always have Miltank against Zygarde? That happens so often. That happens so often. If no one's got us, the cows got us. Oh yeah, you know what, Sparkly, you're right. Take away media literacy from people as well. Talk about another term that just gets completely lost its meaning. Half the time when people throw out the media literacy thing, they have no media literacy. Wow, people have no media literacy as they're wearing a shirt that says, I have no media literacy. People just love those buzz terms. They regurgitate them without understanding what they're saying. Yeah, unfortunately this person doesn't list their age in bio. Their bio is also very pretentious, so I guess that's just how this person rolls. Moronic take. Anyone who disagrees with me is a bad faith Philistine. Fake pretentious snob. Oh man. Amazing Digital Circus fan base. I don't even go there and I've seen some like insane takes from that fan base. Fandom is just like a prison these days. Free yourself if you can, chat, because oh my god. We got B Cow. Acted smarter than he is. Yeah, the whole Luxray discussion was so obnoxious. I had to talk about it. I had to vent about it to you, chat. I had to vent about it. Yeah, I've been a fan of a lot of stuff with horrendous fan bases. You just kind of have to separate art from fandom. Some people are, especially in fandom spaces, they're just so miserable and it seems like they want to drag everyone down with them. Or they will read text or, you know, play a game and then interpret things in a completely insane way, and then that's the reality in their head. So if you go by what the game is actually saying, you're an idiot. Yeah, crabs in a bucket. Crabs in a bucket. Exactly. Fandoms equal religion now. Oh, shipping drama is always, whew. You better put your heavy duty boots on, your waders, because you're gonna be going through a lot of mud. I can think of so many ship wars I've witnessed over the years. Zutara, probably one of the biggest ones. All the Voltron ships, god, that was horrid. Actually horrid. Clans. Clancers are, well, they were a force to be reckoned with. Wow, I just got OHKO'd by Zygarde. Dang, we just don't have a... the game couldn't have given us one ice type. Not one ice type. They're like, here, you can have 2 wide guarders and not an ice type to be found. What's up, Joshua? We'll be playing some champions tomorrow. New season started. New season, not a new regulation. Oh, ice types should just suck. That's the same thing as the dark types always being evil Pokemon. I hate that. Zygarde's giving, it's just pain. It's pain that he gives. Man, poor Allura. The way they ended Allure's character in Voltron is honestly criminal. And the way that character was treated by all the Clancers. Ugh. I mean, I did not like Lance and Allura together, though, to be fair. But see, you know, I don't really care that much. It's whatever. It is a whatever moment. Korra's finale? I don't think Korra's finale was too bad. Speaking of Avatar, they finally released the trailer for the Aang movie. Took them long enough. Imagine if they actually had put it in theaters like they were intending on. The trenches of Naruto ship wars. Oh, baby. I've seen some of the fringes of that. Sasuke, Sakura, etc., etc. Frick you, Zygarde. Dang. Not a shiny to be found tonight yet. Let's go again. What? Next Pokemon Legends ZA ranked battle season has been announced. Only allows flying types? That's kind of fun. Oh, but Mega Rayquaza is included. Never mind. Every team will have Mega Rayquaza. That's less fun. That's a lot less fun. Alright, one more slot if anyone wants it. Alright. Yeah, Sky, we talked about that at the beginning of stream. It is crazy. We talked about Surge's son, we talked about Slandit. We talked about Psyduck. All the Majin stuff. Hated your main OTP in Naruto. I hope we don't see Palkia. The life of a multi-shipper, worry-free. At least we always have AO3. Oh yeah, I saw this headline, this article headline earlier. Xbox was previously using profits and revenue from Minecraft to fund the rest of the Xbox business. That's genuinely insane. Oh yeah, they have cushions in Minecraft now. Huge moves, huge update. It is interesting, Galaxy. I wonder what it'll end up being. I guess we know what it isn't gonna be. It isn't gonna be Australia, the Western US, or Greece. Apparently. Minecraft added sitting, let's go! How has Minecraft never had sitting? That's so funny. Okay, we finally got a Pokemon that isn't gonna hopefully beat our butt. Oh hey, Miltank's back. Yeah, here, I'll link this, I'll link Pori Leaks tracker if you want to go through and read all the leaks yourself, chat. Also, I do have a leak discussion in the Discord where we post a lot of this stuff. Well, most of the recent leaks. All the juicy stuff gets posted there. Internet go down all over Australia. You lost your 10 win streak. No, that sucks. Heads up, chat. Ads are gonna play soon, but we're just fighting the first round, so you won't miss much. Oh, what an iconic pair this is. We have Tauros versus Miltank. Punch the cow. Yeah, Galaxy, it's weird. It's not like California, it's not Greece. Okay. So what is it then? The fact that they said what it isn't implies that they know what it is. Are they just not sharing? Insane to think about Gen 11 right now, frankly. Great POV, Miltank. Thank you. Every team is gonna have Mega Rayquaza on it for the flying type ranked thing. That would have been a fun idea if it wasn't for Mega Rayquaza. Because Mega Rayquaza is not fun. Yeah, all sashed rays. That's literally a meta where everyone is going to have it. Russia? I don't think they would ever... Well, maybe I shouldn't say ever, but I don't think they would hit Russia.
It'd be kind of interesting, though. I mean, political stuff aside, I don't know much about, like, Russian culture, like, what do they like to eat, stuff like that. I mean, I say that as if Spain, we didn't just get Spain, which I also do not know much about, and they had sandwiches, so... I don't know why I even said that, never mind. Rah, rah, Rasputin! Do 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 do. It's been so long since we've had some juicy Pokemon leaks, though. Honestly, kind of, it's fun talking about them. Angoro's a little dangerous. Don't kill us. Yeah, just Spain is all about. Now that I've played the Scarlet Violet, Spain is about school and sandwiches. That's what they taught me. I wonder if the Salandit regional is gonna be bipedal or not. Pokemon GX. I would have loved like a Sartorius. That actually would have been really fun. If there was like a Sartorius, like Society of Light where like Arvin or Nimona, like your classmates would slowly get like taken over by the cult. That would have been more interesting than what we got. The Society of Light. I could see Fire Fairy being true. Whether or not it stands up, I don't know. I mean, I'd like to say, hey, maybe for once this won't be a bipedal fire starter, but Game Freak clearly does not care about repetitiveness, so... One of them said it would be quadruped? Pink Incineroar. A lot of people have been bringing up Incineroar in relation to Pombon. They could be fun rivals, I guess. Although if it is a quadruped, then... I feel like that's a lot less likely. Delayed attack. Oh, don't worry about it. New Insane glitch? Wait, what Insane glitch? Four legs. Quad 4x2. You know, if Pombon is in fact on all fours, they owe us a cat starter that's on all fours.
Oh, so the cats have to stand up, but the dogs can remain with all their feet firmly planted on the ground. Let it time out, getting Sin back in. Oh no, that sounds horrid. Yeah, a lot of people have speculated that Pombon could be kind of like a fire, like foo dog, which they do have kind of lion-esque appearances. I could see it. Can Barraskewda go away? Tired of this fish. Blunder. They've fallen for the classic blunder. Cat dog hybrid. That would be kind of interesting. I feel like the starter I'm most iffy about seeing the final design is Gekwa. Because I really don't want them to do Inteleon 2. I hope Gekwa's a quadruped. I don't want skinny, stick-thin Inteleon 2.0. Yeah, the psychic typing is kind of like, That's what I'm thinking. Like, Gekwa is the most like question mark for me so far. Gonna look like a lizard woman. I mean, I don't mind feminine star. Like, I love Primarina, which I've seen a lot of people comparing Gekwa and Prim. But I don't want it to be like Salazzle. I do not want it to go like the Salazzle route. We actually did get new art for the starters recently. We've got some... This was revealed on a Pokemon airplane. Because of course it was. I do like these Fakemon evolutions. I wanted to talk about these the other day. I like the kind of giraffe-rig tail that it has. I think that's cool. I don't know if I care for that. He looks like that white dog with like the silly pointed head. It looks like a bit of a goofy goober. I like this Sprout evolution. Kind of has like a sprout flower going on with it. That's fun. I like that. I'd be happy if that was the real evolution. We'll see. We shall see. Buskin vibes, yeah, kind of. Angry grounded parrot. Grass Ground gives it interesting, talk about a rivalry. You could have it be a rival with, like, Blaziken. Blaziken! fat Yoshi, just actual Yoshi, or a fat Yoshi-esque Pokemon? I think it'll end up being some sort of like chocobo, ostrich, cassowary type creature. So a big land flightless bird. Latios, listen, brother. I mean, alright. If you insist. If you insist. Stab Earthquake is gonna feel so nice. Haven't had that since Torterra. EQ is my favorite move. Let's go, Pangoro. Pangoro's all black eyes are such a cool choice. Yeah, let's hope they don't make Decidueye 2.0. I mean, besides Rillaboom, I feel like they're inclined on making, well, I guess, well, Mega Meganium, I think is kind of leaning more towards mid, competitive-wise. I'm always scared when it comes to the grass starters. They didn't even bother to make Hisui Decidueye any good. Yeah, Meow is good. Probably be using my Meowscarada yet again tomorrow. The return of Fancy Feast. Meowscarada is very good in singles, but you don't see it as much in dubs. Coffee beans. I kind of hope it doesn't invoke coffee in any way. Is a vehement coffee hater. Because if I had to pick one starter right now, I would pick Grout. GG's. I guess I like the birds. It is the word after all. No, don't hit him with the Hoenn special. No! No, anything but the Hoenn special. Why, that is a fate worse than death. Rat will be physical, Pombon and Gekwa special. I could see Pombon being physical. Play rough, Flare Blitz, that type of thing. Latios, if you're gonna show up so much, can you at least be shiny? Hoenn special refers to Pokemon like Seviper. So Gen 3 came out before Diamond and Pearl special physical split. So in Gen 3 particularly, there are a lot of Pokemon where they didn't seem to decide to do either special or attack, so they went both. So Pokemon like Seviper are mixed, and it kind of just kills them competitively. Slow, yeah, they're usually often slow as well. Which, in Pokemon, unless you're like, that's your thing, unless you're like Hatterene, you're a Trick Room setter, not great. Cacturns, there's so many, oh, why do they have to do Cacturn like that? One of Gen 3's finest. Okay, we've got an exquisite selection here. Speaking of Gen 3, Wishcash. gotta give something to Zongoose or Seviper one of these days. Hey, maybe one of those 307 Mons could be a Seviper or a Zongoose form. You never know. Alright, another Psychic. So this is a Lugia, Solgaleo, Latios, Latios. $75. I really wish Mega Camerupt was better. There are so many fire megas that are just so underwhelming competitively. Shandy, Houndoom, Camerupt. Celio's thrashing. Was that intentional? Do they intend to have, like, Togetic's really loud wing flapping or, like, Celio's little temper tantrum be that loud? I want to say it's not intentional. Yeah, that's true. Charizard Y is so good. It's like, why use any of these when you just have a built-in drought setter? Charizard power creeps all the other fire megas. Arguably even Charizard X. I was watching somebody play Champions the other day, and ooh, that was loud. My bottle hit my table. Somebody in the chat said something that made me chuckle. It was like, hold on, hitting my bottle made me forget my train of thought. Hold on. Oh, Charizard. We're talking about Charizard. Charizard X is so good because people expect it to be Charizard Y. You really get the element of surprise with Charizard X. Otherwise, Charizard Y is typically much better. I agree with that. I think that's a correct statement. Although I've kind of wanted to use Charizard X lately. I don't know if I still want to use Raichu Y or not. People have pulled off Raichu Y so hard, it kind of scares me. Nobody's using it anymore. It's like, oh. Okay, well. I mean, it's very predictable. You know what it does, but so many top Pokemon are predictable, so I don't know. Like, you don't... I was watching a lot of Champions the past few days. Barely any Raichu Y. Like, they've almost disappeared entirely. It's like, oh my god. Everybody abandoned him. Everybody abandoned the boy. Flinging the Mega Stone. It's funny when Poltergeist gets used against you, it whacks you with your own Mega Stone. Hey, I think Jolteon has good value. I was watching Flare play with Jolteon, and people do not respect Jolteon. People respect Raichu Y, but they do not respect Jolteon, and you can use that to your advantage. Charizard Arrow. I definitely think Charizard could slot into my team fine. Either of them, honestly. I'm gonna hang with Metagross, because I think Metagross, I just love him. He is my one true love. Also, I love Meteor Mash. You can't take it from me. So Charizard Y or X. I could bring Gengar back. I think Gengar could slot in pretty well. I don't know. We'll play some Champions tomorrow, chat. Again, the new season just happened, so we gotta do the climb again. It's the climb. Every time Linoon's feet touches the ground, there's a thunderous noise. I know. I'm so devoted to Meteor Mash, and is Meteor Mash ever devoted to giving me the 20% plus one? No. No. Yeah, the Jolteon I saw being used had Thunderbolt, Alluring Voice, Substitute, Calm Mind. Boom. Boom, boom. Have I ever noticed that before? Linoon's cracking me up right now. Take it easy, man. Yeah, I think Rotom is so good. Particularly Rotom Wash, but Heat is also clutch. I don't like that all Rotom Wash are running Pain Split. Pain Split is so annoying. I hate Pain Split. I've been thinking about a good fire type. Man, so they need to be charged for making Mega Houndoom so abysmal. Somebody needs to pay for that. Like, what are my options? Charizard, Charmeleon, Wartortle. Duraludon or Fish? Probably Fish. Charizard, Ninetales, Arcanine, Hisui Arcanine, P-Tauros, Flareon. Typhlosion, Houndoom, Blaziken, Camerupt, Torkoal, Infernape, Rotom Heat, Emboar, Semisear, Shandy, Volk. Delphox, we could definitely bring back Tricky Tony. Delphox, I think, is great. Talonflame, Pyroar, Incin, Salazzle, Dirge, Ceruledge, Armarouge, the villain. The villain of Sko. Very small pool of fire types. It feels bad running, but like people with Volcarona, I feel like always succeed with it. But if I were to use Volcarona, the game would pair me against like every stone setter the world has ever seen. Like without heavy duty boots. Kind of stinks. Can't wait for Eviolite to come back. I feel like I can wait a little bit longer. I don't really want to see the return of, like, Porygon 2, personally. I feel like they can keep the duck at home. The digital duck. I'm good. Why do you have Scale Shot? You're a scale shitter, Relicanth. And it had to live with like 0.5 HP left. We have defeated the Relicanth. The first shiny I got from chain fishing in X and Y. I mean, I think Skeledirge could be fun to use, but I want to replace my Mega. I don't know if I want to slot out anyone else or tag in a new Pokemon at the moment. Fish for fish. Can I do this? Can I toggle, like, just Megas? Oh, I can, I think. Let's see. Maybe I'll look at all the Megas. It's Latias! She's here. Throat Chop should be, like, triple effective on Latias. Okay, evolution, Mega Evolved. Frostlass could be fun. I have not tested out Mega Frostlass yet. Paid for home subscription just for champions. I know they've gotten people to pay just from adding new music into the game, which sucks. I don't want to have to pay for new music. Oh, you know who I've also noticed an increase of seeing lately? Excadrill. Not Mega Excadrill, just Excadrill. I have noticed a big rise in Mr. Drill. I wish Mega Gallade was better, chat. I'm looking at all the ZA, or not ZA, the Champions Megas. Wish Crabominable was better. I wish Drampa was better. Even Glamora kind of disappointed me. The devious levitator. A lot of people are using Mega Mawile. Mawile is one of those Pokemon you always have to respect. Because it's Mawile. Man, you know who you never see anymore? I don't ever see people use Skarmory. Talk about a disappointment. I wish Mega Victory Bell had a little bit more going for it too. It was fun getting, like, Mega Victory Bell to activate when it would work. But it was a little bit too passive. I don't know. Never see Scovillain. I'm kind of okay with that. Which, I don't know why. I think Scovillain is good. Especially against teams with, like, heavy physical attackers. GG's. I think Scovillain has pretty good value, and Fire is good against Metagross. It has some decent type matchups too with some of the top threats. Scovillain's ability is what really makes it excel. It's really funny when People try to make Palafin. Palafin's just not, it's not happening. Stop trying to make it happen. I'm looking at this list and thinking, which one of these megas have I not seen? Have I run into a Mega Steelix? Yeah, maybe they need to give Palafin... I've always said this. They should give Palafin like a villain or like a rival and then give it a powered up form. Flip turn is just too slow, unfortunately. Alright, we got a full lobby. Let's go. Yeah, it's on the title screen trying to trick you into using it. There's a few megas that are super popular that I just don't feel like they are that good. Oh, it's Articuno! The only ice type we have left. Well, if you insist. We run into so many Mega Dragonites, but I feel like Dragonite never ends up getting anything going. Not a lot of Mega Starmie lately. I feel like Starmie is kind of fallen off. I'd like to use Mega Venusaur again, but I would have way too much weakness to fire if I brought Venusaur on my current team. Which is a bit unfortunate. I don't know, most Mega Dragonite run the same thing, you know, they all operate the same way. It's certainly a threat. I'm not saying it like sucks completely, but I think it's a smidge overused for what it provides, is all I'm saying. Mega Greninja could be fun. I did enjoy using Greninja in one of the first seasons. Mega Greninja's so fast. Uh-oh. Duraludon might have been a mistake. Barely see Mega Greninja, yeah. If you see Greninja, like, more often than not, they're not shiny. Honestly, no, I don't see a lot of shiny Greninja. They're not Mega. Is what I meant to say. You can run Greninja a few different ways. Let me go look at the usage stats. Wow, Garchomp's Mimikyu bumped up all the way to number 2? Uh-oh. You've never seen Mega Blastoise? So I feel like I've seen Blastoise pretty frequently. But Mega Blastoise, it's like, well, what do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna go for Shell Smash. Wow, I cannot believe Mimikyu is at number 2. Not to doubt Mimikyu's competitive prowess, it's quite good, but number 2? It's ahead of our Chaladon, Primarina, Hippowdon, Metagross, Gyarados, Meowscarada. Oh, Meowscarada's fallen a little bit. It's number 8. Meowscarada at a top 5. That's wild. Actually, Greninja and Delphox have risen quite a bit. Delphox is 12, and Greninja's 13. Wow, Corviknight's fallen to number 15. Good. I hope it keeps falling. Get that metal tin can bird out of here. Golden goes hanging in there at number 21. Staraptor is 20. Starmie's 26. Bellybolt is 30. Wow. Swampert has fallen all the way to number 36. Wow. Have people given up on rain teams that much? Is it just over? Pult fell too. Pult's all the way to 37. Remember how many Pults we saw the first day of the last season? Like, they were all over the place. Hey, Vivillon is at 60. You know, that's nice. It was at 100 not too long ago. Is it time to bring back Viv? Ow. The last place Pokemon is Sandaconda at 209. Yeah, pretty much, Justin. Rain teams are quite predictable. Mega Swampert, sometimes predictable teams can still... Just like, if you let Blastoise go for a Shell Smash, things can get nasty very quickly. Just because something's predictable doesn't mean it's... You know, they're popular strategies for a reason. It's so fun using Vivillon to... rage bait our Chaladon players. Come on, Janet, give us something good. Trevenant. Alright, Janet, well, there's always next time. Where's Lucario at these days? Lucario was very popular once upon a time. Wow, Lucario's 31. Hard to compete with the big boys, huh? Who's at the top at doubles? I haven't watched any like BGC stuff lately. What do we got in dubs? No ranking data available. Oh. Okay, well, never mind then. We'll just have to check in the game. King Gambit's fallen all the way to 33. Oh, Aegislash is 34. Ugh, keep those guys out. I hate fighting Aegislash. Big Trev. Let's go, Trev. I want to get my Archaladon back on the team and get my Professor Archaladon. I switch teams too much. I need to commit to a team and get all my Professor stuff for them. Which I think I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep my team I had last time. Although, I might change Raichu Y out. I don't know. We might just play tomorrow with the team and see how it goes and make adjustments as I see fit. Alright, Bisharp is out of here. I've seen a few Metagross using Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb, in singles, Rock Tomb is on some Pokemon you would never expect. That's cute tech, though. I like that. All right, perfect. This team is shaping up. This team is shaping up nicely. Oh, we're fighting Talonflame? We could get cooked here. Oh, I don't know about this one. Talonflame could breathe some fire on us. Bird fire. Duraludon's cry is so interesting. Alright, it's all you, dude. All you, big building. Go, my skyscraper. Okay, fair damage, fair damage. Yeah, tomorrow chat we'll play some champs, and then this weekend we'll, my Switch 1 isn't even connected right now. So I'll need to hook that back in, and we'll do some Fire Red and Leaf Green this weekend. What am I at? 21.9k? Oh. That's so much. That's so much. That's right, I'm approaching triple odds. Yay! Did somebody in the GDQ race really get eradicated? I didn't even know what happened. I don't know, I've had a little bit of GDQ on, but mostly just background noise. I swear, every time I've tuned in, it's been a game I don't care about, and it's like 2 hours long. I'm like, eh. What happened? Did the guy catch it? Cinnabar sounds like a delicious place to get a pretzel or something. Attacked it down to red. Ooh. Articuno. Fire, ice, and lightning. Didn't save on stream afterwards. Crowd wanted him to delete the file. Why? Why delete the shiny rat? What did he do? I triple dog dare you to release the shiny. Do it, you won't. Togi 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 tomorrow. Ugh, I'm sorry again, I'm sorry about the microphone situation, chat. I got a new desk, so my situation right now is a little bit chaotic. Sounds totally fine though? Good, okay. I love hearing that. It's just I can see the thing go up every time. Every time I put something on my desk, the way my microphone is situated, it just picks it up. Geez, we're not doing much damage to this frozen turkey. Get out of here, Articuno. The Blizzy. Wow, Araquanid lived. I did not, though. You tried our Chaladon. Haha, finally. The feeble cheer feels so anticlimactic. Oh, did I say our Chaladon? I exchange them all the time. You know what I mean, chat. Our Chaladon, Duraludon, Dawn, Dozo, Dawn, Groudon, lots of Dawns. Many Dawns. GG's. Dawn fan, exactly, close enough. Too many Dawns. Come on, Articuno, come home. We've had Moltres and Articuno, or no. Well, can we have Articuno now? It's not shiny, is it? No. Man, I'm like seeing shinies lately where there are no shinies. It's because Zapdos almost tricked me. I'm paranoid because Zapdos was so subtle. Alright, chat, let's do one more. For the fans. I've had stop saying Articuno! I've had Moltres and Zapdos for years now, unironically. Alright. Here we go. Oof. Ugh, Cramorant is so terrible. Okay, okay. Well, I was like, oh, okay, we got a little bit here, but now it's Swoobat. Are we gonna get a Swoobat form in Gen 10? I feel like something... Okay, a Psychic, that's fine. I feel like something's gotta give. We gotta have something for Swoobat. Although I'd be kind of pissed if they skipped Crobat. They've never given Crobat anything either. Okay, we're fighting Kadabra, who would be a new shiny if he wants to be shiny, or she. Kadabra! I don't remember what Abra sounded like in the anime, but I definitely remember Alakazam in Kadabra. All done with Star Fox. I still have to play several routes. It's nice though. I haven't been in any hurry. I'm just completing it at on my own time, so it's nice not to feel like, oh, I gotta beat the game before everybody spoils it, blah 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 blah. Because usually that's how I feel. I'm like, oh man, if I don't get through every last freaking thing, you know. Yeah, I remember Abra had like a weird voice. Sounded like a creature. Yeah, it really can get your hands having to shoot over and over and over and over again. It's no joke. Especially like some of the Star Wolf levels. Oh my goodness. Miyamoto's favorite Star Fox 64 route is very interesting. I dare even say inspired. I don't know, where did that ever even get revealed what Miyamoto's favorite route is? It's cool though. What's up, Jolteon? Any shinies tonight? No. Ever since Celesteela, there's been a bit of a drought, but I'm chilling. Yeah, probably Dragoon. You're probably right. Oh man, my room is still such a mess right now. Putting new furniture together is a process. It truly is a process. Oh, or you get a bunch of new furniture. What fun. Get ready for lots of Allen wrenches. Lots of Allen wrenches. My favorite. Good old Allen. Seriously though, if you don't have an electric screwdriver, which my electric screwdriver sucks. It's a really cheap one that's like 10 years old. But even that's better than nothing. Yeah, Allen wrenches are like, you're either gonna have a great time or it's gonna be the worst. I feel like IKEA stuff in particular is just a miserable nightmare to put together. It's the definition of no fun. No fun. Why not? I get it. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about it. They probably do have, electric Allen wrenches. I probably have, like, my weight in Allen wrenches from holding on to them for, like, chairs, furniture, over the years. I've been doing a lot of reorganizing too, so I've been gathering like all my instruction booklets. I mean, I probably don't need to keep the instruction booklet for like my computer chair. I probably don't need to keep it. But I've been putting all my like instruction booklets and screws and stuff in like one location, so I have them all handy if I need them. Big egg. Me when the egg is large. Sometimes I'm like, why did I save this? I cleaned out a big section of my closet the other day because I kept like a old ass humidifier box for a humidifier I don't even have anymore. It's like, okay, great. Why did I keep this? Damn it, why am I like this? I've been learning to just throw things away sometimes now. Maybe I don't need to hoard all my boxes. Speaking of IKEA, my IKEA Alex drawers, which I've had under my desk, I took my desk countertop off. I'm gonna just reuse my Alex drawers. But man, they've kind of gotten beaten up. they've seen better days. I also had a few of those command strip like clips on there because I occasionally hang like a few things on there. I have my controllers on the one on my right. It's where my Pro controller hangs out. I got like a little Amazon standee for it. Also, heads up chat, last ads of the night are gonna play, but we should see who this is before then. They'll be over before the battle is. Who is it? Who is it? It's Latias. But I removed some of those clips, and the damn thing ripped the finish off of my drawer. I pulled the pull tab like I was supposed to, and it was yellowed too. Which I did not love. Haven't I Dynamax Pangoro against Latias the same night? I'm having deja vu. But the clip yellowed, so I pulled it off and it ripped the finish with it. So it's like, oh great. God damn it. That sucks. I took some of the command strips off I had some art on the wall, and it's like they were fused to the art. Which they've probably been hanging up there for a while, but still. Don't love that. Yeah, it's like, all IKEA stuff is... They get off charging way more money for this cardboard furniture than they have any right to. I was wondering maybe if I could find like some sort of skin, is that the correct term, cover to put on it, but not a big deal. I do have one last resort though. I'm going to use one of those magic erasers and see if I can get some of the marks off. Obviously I can't replace the missing finish, the chipped paint that it ripped off, but maybe I can get like a white, because my Alex drawers are white. I could get a white pen and... They'll never know. Who's gonna know? They'll never know. Oh, are you serious, Latios? You live with 1 HP? What a lousy bum. Yeah, all the Discord stuff, saw that. Alright, one more time now. And GG. Man, Jolteon is so nice to have. So fast. GG. I mean, minus a Zygarde round where the game didn't let us prosper in that Lugia round we're not going to talk about. We had some good runs tonight. And no Palkia. Bless. Arceus has blessed us on this day. My Booper child, you will not have to face Palkia. GG's. Can we end on a shiny? Can we end on a shiny? No. Kadabra wasn't shiny, right? No. Dang it. Dang it. Alright, we'll do the champs check, but thanks for raiding with me tonight, chats. I appreciate it. GG's, GG's. And this is appropriate too, because we're going to be playing some champions for tomorrow's stream. Game will now be done. Oh. Oh, okay. Look at cast form in that art. Who's using cast form? Bless his heart. Oh, you got shiny Kadabra? Nice! That's awesome. Nothing. I still want to know what Pokemon that is. Vanillux the Sleepy. I feel you, my ice cream sister. Fortress. Alright, Vanillux the Sleepy. Okay, let's claim our stuff. So wait, what's the new outfit? You get the premium, that's so funny. Give us money and you can have Pokemon that are super easy to obtain. I guess since I don't pay for the game, they're like, you don't get to see them. Oh well. Well, chat, tomorrow we will go... Actually, wait. Let's claim my reward. Hooray! Look at that team. The Creature, Cute Chomp, Fancy Feast, Gary, Maddie Gross, and Dragon. Beautiful. We will take it. Yeah, we'll be back tonight with some more champions, new season, not a new regulation, just a new season, so gotta get back to Master Ball once again. It was such a short season. I don't know why they did that. Well, either way, thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. It was fun discussing all of those insane leaks. Who knows, maybe we'll get some more soon to talk about. But thank you for all the follows, the resubs, shout out to the YouTube viewers, the VOD watchers. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks for big chillin'. And I'll see you all tomorrow for some champs, and we'll have some fire red and leaf green this weekend if you're into the shiny hunting side. Alright, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for big chillin'. Bye-bye.